True love prevails. Well, for me, truth and love are somewhat synonymous. And, I think growing up, there's a million fake loves that you can fall into that will leave you broken and empty. A lot of things that are temporary. And I think for me, I've been on a journey for a long time in my life, appreciating real love. And for me, now as a husband and father, I'm learning a whole lot more about that, and being humbled every day, realizing just how much I've been given, and very thankful for my family and just the relationships that we have. Because when this is all over, when the music's done, the relationships are what we hang on to. ProMark sticks, man. I think I've told this story before, but I was in high school and I was a fan of Philip Fisher from the band Fishbone. And I went to a Fishbone show and stood on the side of the stage, and he threw me a pair of sticks at the end of the show. And they were a 747 wood tip, and I took them home, played them until they wore out, and have just continued to play those exact same sticks for the last 15 years. And you get used to a certain feel and a certain finish, and the shape of the stick is perfect for what I do, what I play. So I'm grateful for them and the support that ProMark's given me over the years. Oh wow, scariest moment. Wow. I had a moment once during a show where I fell asleep. We had taken a red-eye flight clear across the country, and it was multiple flight dates in a row, and I got on stage, and about halfway through the set, John does an acoustic song, and I kind of leaned back against the wall behind my kit. The lights were low, and it's just him and acoustic guitar for 3 or 4 minutes of a song. And at the end of the song, I was going to kick in, and the bass player came in, Tim, and looked at me, and I was asleep, just leaning against the wall, and he comes over and kicks me in the foot, and I wake up. Oh man, we're on stage. This is it. This is real. So definitely one of those out-of-body experiences where you suddenly your whole life flashes before you. And, oh man, I gotta get into it. I have a really heavy right foot, and I've broken a lot of kick pedals over the years, and I don't know how many times I've either snapped a foot plate or the chain, or something goes wrong, and all of a sudden the kick drum's gone. So those are moments where you feel like you're up on stage naked. Suddenly there's no low end, and you're playing a song and trying to improvise, hitting a floor tom or something to get through the rest of the song. And oh man, those are as a drummer, when the kick's gone, it's a tough one. But we've just tried to make light of it. And I remember John actually taking the pedal up, and it was half broken, and him breaking it completely and letting people know that's what the issue was. It wasn't that my leg fell asleep. It was actually a complete malfunction of the pedal. Well, there's a song on our new record called The War Inside, and for me that's a really fun song with a lot of dynamic on the record. But then to interpret that live, we've added a few sections where we really stretch it out and sort of break it down, and some heavier sections at the end that aren't on the album. And for me, it's a lot of fun. I incorporate some electronic sounds into the real kit, and depending on the night, sometimes the other guys will grab drums, and it becomes a little bit of a party on stage. It's fun. Soulfest is all about the people. Dan that puts it on has been a good friend to us since the very beginning when we were opening up for a band called Five Iron Frenzy, who happened to be here this year. And he's always given us a lot of good advice, and treated us with integrity, and just given us an opportunity to play our songs. even when we were on the very smallest stage here back in the beginning. And tonight to be able to headline on the main stage, it's an honor.
I dare